Hello, everybody, and greetings. Welcome back to more holocure. Well, I saw myself looking around in strange directions. Damn, turning on eye tracking for this really makes me feel weird for whatever reason. Also, like, do I need to adjust my camera a bit? I don't want to be squinting. I want to be able to sit up straight and not have to squint. Or maybe that's just because it's a bit, it is kind of a bit, what is it? Like, man, it gets so hot and tired and dry these days, and then night comes, and you really just get hit with, I want to go to sleep immediately, because I know in the mornings I might get woken up by, like, heat at an unreasonably early time. Weird summer. Summer, coming in weirdly. I think it's always been like that, but whenever I don't have school, I really want to sleep in. I am absolutely a night person. And yeah, so this like so when it gets too hot in the mornings and I have to start going to bed earlier, I'm just fighting it with my body. I'm like, "No, I want to stay up. Have so much energy. I feel like I could be so productive." Speaking of things I've been really productive about. Yeah. Speaking of things I've been really productive about, Um, well, I did like two audition tapes this week. Not really two audition tapes, but I just used the same audition tape. It's actually a funny story. I have had this Yab audition tape that I've sent in to numerous places. It's actually been really successful. Like it's 5 minutes long and I've gotten 7 minute duration views on it. But I don't get callbacks, so that's because it's super Yab. I mean, it's the equivalent of traumatizing the person who watches it. But you know, I think when it comes to this, if you're gonna try for this stuff, you might as well have fun with it. You might as well represent yourself in a way. Well, myself and another person. You might as well represent yourself in a way, that's fun. That shows that if you got there, you wouldn't have to hold back at all. But yeah, I've done something more yav on a professional edition tape than I've ever done on stream. That makes me kind of proud. And the other things I've been very productive about are like video editing and yeah, video editing. There's been like job and school stuff. But that's boring. I don't want to talk about that. Um, yeah, oh God, I've been lazy this summer. I'm realizing that I say I'm productive, but I'm realizing I've just been lazy. I mean, I was binging TV shows earlier. Stranger Things 2, all done. Stranger Things 4, Part 2, all done. Wild, but I won't spoil it. And yeah, oh yeah, I was on Gary's stream yesterday and I talked about it, but I've been putting together Yuri cosplay for Evo coming up, so that's fun. I officially have to start on that now that it's July. I said I'll start on this pronto in July. I guess I have to remind myself to do that like immediately. Cause shipping times and stuff. Cosplay's a bitch. I've finished so many things or had so many things come right before, like morning of, I had to go to a place. One of them was face paint for being a troll, and I'm never doing that again. I'm not a homestuck anymore, but sweet Jesus, I mean, fuck. They don't warn you about how hard it is to apply that stuff and the fact that it doesn't seal. But homestucks were the early casualties of that. Anyways, there is something I wanted to announce before next week, but then we'll dive right into Holocure. And which window should I pull it up off? Okay, this one. I posted about it on Twitter, but I feel like I have a need to reiterate it on stream. And that is... Yes, here we go. Okay, maybe if I make it bigger? Yeah, that kind of works, but... Next week, I will be playing Kameno Friends, Silly and May Cry. I saw this on the new and trending. I've actually seen some other people stream it, but learning that this weird tech demo, which I saw years ago and didn't hear a peep of since, has been like, um, has is now fully out and is like crazy good actually. And also the fact that I finished Kameno Friends, most moe show ever. Seriously, like the oh boy, I might just like binge it in a night. That's how excited I am. But with that out of the way, let's get into some gotcha fun with holocure. Which come on, primary game. There we go. Holocure. In the year 20XX, an unexpected online takeover began. A new group of idols surfaced on the internet, known as virtual idols. People were skeptical at first, but over time, these virtual idols gained many fans. Many grew to love these VTubers very much. However, one day, an evil force came in and took advantage of the fans' love. The evil force brainwashed the fans, turning them into mindless minions blinded by love. The VTubers knew they had to help them come back to their senses, and thus began the quest to save the fans. Let's fix the music. Earlier, I was doing just a practice bit of this with Japanese jazz playing. I might. It would probably be hard for me to get away with that if I don't want my stream to get muted, but I might look later if I get too tired of this music. Oh yeah, we have the gacha to roll on. Okay. Rolling on the myth gacha, we have all these characters unlocked from the start. Either way, let's debut a character, and hey, we got Korone! And you can also see her being, you know, a very good manager on the side here. When we do our character gacha. This game is just wonderfully cute. Let's hop into stage mode. And ooh. Swords in like semi-random directions. This actually really helps because when enemies are behind or to the side of you, it can be often very hard to hit them with certain weapons. I imagine... Yeah, clock hands. Oh, and it increases area too. So this only gets better over time. Honestly, I wonder how much we can just stand still and let this go. Okay, we can't. Let's not get cornered by a bunch of skeletons. Or deadbeats. Okay. Oh. I wanna get the healing one first, but that time bubble looks pretty good. No, it might just be a worse version of Gur's Whirlpool. Oh, but what's her special? Let's pull this up. These guys never pose any threat. It'd be a waste on them. Okay, first boss we set off for special. That should be spawning, like, very soon. Okay, first boss spawned. Ooh. This is really good for area damage. We want to keep our HP full with this. That could be really good. Especially as we upgrade Nature's Horn. Or Nurse's Horn. Yes, heal me, please. Oh. And we just gotta increase critical chance, and then we'll continue to get faster and faster. Look at how fast we're going. Oh fuck. We fucked it up. I was overzealous. Oh. Oh. Painful. I feel like we just need to, yeah, get some good area damage for things outside of our clock hands. Okay, another round of specials. Let's go. Body pillow is necessary to keep our health high. You know what's... Okay, speaking of... Because this song for Fukierata, I recently learned the history of the super annotated version of it. And oh boy, it's weird, it's strange. It's at once like those annotations go hard in ways that I won't repeat. But at the same time, I also believe, like when I see like the Nika Nika video and I see all these things scrolling past on the video, even if there's bullshit, even if there's self-promotion, even if there's actual offensive stuff, it feels like being at some crazy theater, in the purest, most like medieval Shakespearean days, which is not something that you expect from from videos on the internet with people spamming comments to go across the screen. But I believe I have a plugin like that currently enabled on Twitch. I really like it. But I also just like, like making it very visibly pop in, making what the audience, when the audience participates, I want that to be big. It's another reason why I use speech chat when I do the VR stuff. I mean, it's also because I can't be trusted to look at my hands, but it's like I want to hear it immediately. I want people to cheer and to jest and to do all that. When I had throw redeems enabled, that was a pretty nice time on this channel too. I don't do it because I can't put props on, and I really like the flowers and stuff I had, but there were some great moments that came from people being able to chuck stuff at my head. I need something that increases crit rates. I'm so hasted. Let's go. Uh-oh. These guys are actually chipping into our health. Hi, hi. How painful. The fact she doesn't freeze enemies during this feels, like, weird. Hmm. Oh, my health is getting dangerously low. I need that special quickly. Or just a level up. I'd be appeased by anything right now. Ah! Okay. Hmm. Yes. Yes. For right now, this is what we need. Hooray. Seems we defeated them all. I think if we get the shield big enough, and the crit rate from being hit, we can just be like when we are hit, that's when we activate death mode for you. But anyways, get me to the box, please. This works too. Hmm. Oh, and this pairing with the lava bucket? Perfect. We just need more area damage. Hmm. It really does a lot to pack them together. Come on, don't let me get hit too much by this. Thank you. Oh, it was painful, painful, I tell you. It looks like the time bubble makes them invincible or something. It's so weird. If not taking any damage. So when we're hit, fuck you. When we're not hit, fuck you too. Our shield is actually tanking a lot. Hmm. Oh, I want to actually talk about other stuff I'm planning for next week. Next week, firstly, I want to actually follow up with Vaughn on something, which is, if you're familiar with a Doom mod called Hideous Destructor, yeah, it's something that's always had a morbid fascination slash curiosities hold over me, because, well, yeah, the idea of a Doom mod that is so fucking tactical that you can jam the shotgun by not holding down the pump key long enough is... I don't want to imply I'm a masochist. And I'm not. I'm going to hate this. But I need to experience it. Like... I need to know what this is like. And not from a YouTube... Well, not from a bunch of YouTubers who play this religiously and can probably breach a house better than an actual SWAT team. I need this from, like, Vaughn, Bloom, and Woozle and me, and Vaughn's the only one who knows what the fuck is going on. So that's something I'm gonna try to set up. I'm also thinking more about the VR collabs that I was doing a while ago. And on that, I mean, yeah, on that, I've been thinking about, okay, who do I invite for, because I want to get into that space. I really like VR, I really like VR chat, and I want more people to do that with. And yeah, I notice a lot of my friends are getting more and more into VR. So I want to pull them in that way, but I also want to introduce them to, like, people already in the VR chat community, if that makes sense. I feel like, like we'd be able to see some really interesting stuff. They'd probably be able to help on the tech side. So I really want to get that set up. And I ended up, stopping in on somebody's party a few nights ago. Um, this is important. So is this. Yeah, our shield works well enough. But yeah, to finish that up, that thought, I stopped in on a VOChat party and I realized, like, whoa, you go to anywhere and you see so many people doing so many cool stuff. It's what attracted me to VTubing in the first place. And, like, as much as VTubing is my scene currently, I really just want to be doing stuff with as many cool people as possible. I guess that makes me something of, I don't know. It makes me, how would I say it? Yeah, anywhere where someone's doing something, I immediately want to. I guess I am a ritual party crasher, but I don't see that as too much of a bad thing. I'm hoping that with the YouTube channel, I can make it so anybody that, comes on feels like, oh, I'm gonna have a fun time with Fleur, and, the night will be recorded, chopped up, and I'll get a bunch of clips I can share out of it, yada yada. But I need to stay dedicated to that. But yeah, I could be good for pre-recorded content, I think. Hmm. Yes, hit me so I can increase my crit rate. But not when I actually have health. Only when I'm shielded. Look, I'm fast as fuck when I have full health. Please get away, Bales rats. You're not... I cannot afford you right now. Ha! Ha! Okay, my health, my health. Mon Dieu, mon Dieu. Please, for the love of God, get rid of all these rats. I'm drowning in rats. Can't afford this. Perfect. Just what I needed. BL books to repel targets? Hell yeah. Okay, I guess we can hollow bomb too. Oh my, we're just powering through levels. I mean, more food's always good. For us. Level our weapons. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. Alrighty. Okay, let's find that boss again. Yep, here we are. Dodge, 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 dodge. Her special damage doesn't scale very well. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. If you know what the Rockefeller groove is. Fubuki's little laser boss is quite the annoyance. Adadi. Awakened? And it stuns? Oh my god. But fuck, this is a dangerous path we suddenly ended up on. This means we can keep a lot of enemies at range. Do our BL books ever go away? Did we defeat the bosses while they were off screen? Oh, hello, clock guys. It seems I brought out my special when it was a bit early too. Fuck. I did not know how to handle that. Oh, well, it was a good run. Well, Karane seems very fun, but... yeah, those are specials. True horror with Mume. Just delete everything on screen. Absolute chaos. Launch all current weapons with 0 delay for 5 seconds. This is what I think makes Bales, like... okay, her main weapon is shit, but I think with sub-weapons, Bales can be very fun. Callie has this weird, gap in her swing, and it really fucks me up. Kiara's super fun, as is Ina. Her she's probably actually the most, like, normal of them all. In that most of her stuff just relies on, like, tentacles and then making enemies disappear and stuff like that. Plus increasing damage as enemies get closer. I don't think we played like one game with Gura and then we didn't do it again. So let's try with Gura again. I remember she has this like, yeah, a pretty basic slice. I hear that her trident gets really good at later levels. Ooh. Wait. Okay, we did select that. Looks like we get a little bit of healing from Shark Bite, but still, Nurse's Horn is champ. So our thing's just a weak little area thing. Oh, but it makes red Gura. I wonder if Gura is any different when she's red. Or if it's just Sharkier mode. Stab one extra time. So her special charges very quickly. And we should just, like, go ham with it, I guess. Nice. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too special about Gur right now. Whirlpool. Whirlpool plus Trident. How about we get some actual healing before we double healing? I just don't have defensive options. This is very rough. Or healing. I am surrounded, I am fucked. Oh boy, this event. Just what I needed. Yeah, so Gur's like the weakest of the pack. Still. Hmm. Either way, maybe we can try out Bales again. I like that you can aim diagonally, but I wish it stayed when you, like, let up the key, you know? I don't want to have to be running into them always, too. I need XP. I mean, sometimes it doesn't kill your basic crawl friend, so... Okay. This please, this please. A powerful laser with knockback. I mean, just look at the cleave on that thing. Here. Rat and G. Oh, it reduces our attack damage. We need all attack damage we can get. I can't time this beam. However, if we go up here... Oh shit. We gotta wait for this event to end before we can set off our special and just decimate that crowd over there. Aw, I want to cut through more of them. I really need like buckets or bombs or something like that. Down under. Bombs, just what I needed. It might be stupid that we didn't take Nurse's horn, but... Oh, we're fucked, we're fucked. Yago, please save me. Anything, please proc and save me. Oh shit, shit, shit. I guess we're healing now. This please. Hmm. Oh, exploding. It's an exploding dice thing. You increase the crit rate with RNG, and then you go critical hit for just yeah, exploding dice. Oh, that would be so good. I need this stuff to be able to build around. Well, I mean, we can do this part of it, I guess. Hi, Bimo. Hi, Sweet Pea. Hmm. So it keeps the critical percentage and attack damage goes down. Yeah, it's just more loose holocure for tonight. So far, what we have all of Myth. We've unlocked Crony, Bales, and Mume. And I'm trying out Bales right now. Uh, who is unfortunately okay. It has she throws dice. She has Radanji, which decreases attack damage but increases critical. And then I saw one of her other skills, which is that all crits get re-rolled infinitely. And when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, she's an exploding dice character. She could be busted with the right build." But I wasn't going for the right build. Sad. Oh. But let's not let her get eaten by the mob. Wah! But maybe on a subsequent run with her, we'll have better luck. And you know what? I think. Yes, we do. We have enough for the character gacha. Twice, actually. Let's debut somebody. Hey, we got Iris. Or Iris. I do want to just say Iris. And there'll be more coming soon, but yeah, I can see Corone there. I'm like, that'll be hype. You know, you can give me Iris once, but don't give me Iris twice. Hmm. Dual Light and Dark Blast. Oh. That looks pretty good. And it's hard hitting too. It even has a bit of Pierce on it. Okay, maybe Iris isn't that bad. Each heal resets the timer. This and Nurse's Horn? Leveling those two skills will be stupid crazy. Wait, does she only shoot side to side? Oh my god, she does. And I wonder what her special does. Hope. When you're hit, you heal. Oh, that's interesting. Sneaky skeleton. Okay, special time. Hmm. Gee. Is that crit rate or crit damage? That's a good question. Hey Bimo, have you ever watched Kamino Friends? Just thought of it out of nowhere. Also, well, you very much should. It's a very moe show, but I thought about it because my holocure type, like, I don't know, moe game like this for next week is gonna be a hack and slash based off it. But my best appeal for the show is, you know, like the moe character that's super clumsy and is trying their best, and everybody loves them? Imagine that as the whole show. Like, it's the whole design philosophy. Everything is just so, like, passionate but janky. Yeah, I thought about it because it was Karagi's birthday today, and, you know, she got me into the show. She got my mom into the show, for God's sakes. But I also have, an update for our bet, on Bloom. So, you know, Emily says that Bloom is buff and like a rager, and I think that's very far off. And I think Bloom looks pretty much exactly like his model. But my mom swears that Bloom is old. Not even in the age sense, you know, because he talks about his university days and stuff. Like, you can estimate it's late 30s. Like, my mom thinks that when you see Bloom, he'll have, like, gray hairs. But yeah, either way, I hope that my mental image of Bloom remains secure. Ah, Pain Peko. Yeah, my mom. Okay, so my mom was listening to his drunk stream, which I'm not sure if it's still on, but he was having a lot of fun over there. And then she's like, "Hold on a minute, I hear 60s in that guy's voice," and I'm like, "Mom, Bloom cannot be in his 60s." But she's like, "No, that's old soul voice." Oh yeah. And when he started singing he started singing Emily Dickinson poems to Gilligan's Island's theme, and she's like, "See, that's from my childhood." I'm like, "Mom." Yeah. And see, the thing is, when it comes to Mother Apollonia and her great supercomputer intellect, she's scarily on point with a lot of things. And perceptive too. Uh, like figuring out figuring out details of the first Chuba meetup I did here in near my home. You know, Hotel June. Without me saying anything. Ah, io sono interessata. Also, now that Mume's special is charged, uh, actually, I'll let more enemies get on screen, but yeah, now that Mume's special is charged, jump scare warning. I mean, she already knew at that point because we had the meetup before, but no, she doesn't know about you, Bimo. I think the one thing that she said hard no to was well, yeah, going beyond the two-person limit for our trip, and well, yeah, she doesn't need to know. Hmm. Man, the Psycho Axe is good. Hey, Sorrel! Star War! Thank you for coming by, Sorrel. What brings you to the library on this fine night? We're just doing some light holocure, some zatsu. And I'm guessing that you were up to Star War. Which one? Which one? Which of the Lucasfilms media empire were you indulging? The Elden Ring like? Fuck, which one's that? Was that the one that came out like 2 to 3 years ago and like people had like mixed reviews on it? Or is there a new one I'm not aware of? Hmm. I see. Oh, thank you for shouting out Sorrel. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? Test out your new badge, Headless. You've caught me too many times. You've saved my ass too many times. You have power now. Use it wisely. That, or I can just drop you VIP. Actually, wait, yeah, you can't be a VIP and a moderator, right? No, no, it says you're a VIP now. Either way, you deserve it. Two fancy badges. Hmm. Oh, boss? We're 2 minutes into this run. We're already higher level than we were for the whole time we were doing the Bales run. What the fuck? I feel like I'm playing with, like, different XP progressions. This is nonsense. Oh, oh, please, please charge up True Horror right now. Okay, when all these skeletons, if we can charge up True Horror, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Okay, it's almost ready. It deleted all the drops. Fuck. Well, that was still pretty funny. Even if we screwed ourselves out of XP. That's a nice skill. More damage for every target alive, and more fuck. More damage for every target dead, too. Yes, please. Okay. Huh? The fucking delay got me. My suicide charge. Okay, we're doing that again. That had potential. Hmm. Okay. We know the strat for this. Oh. Eaten. I wish we got drops from that. It would have been nice. I love this. I was trying to get this the other end, but she has a paper bag friend that you can summon that just uses her weapons. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. How did we get like 5 BL books that time? Hmm. Nice. Hey! Hey! The fact it freezes you for that? Jesus. I was close. I'm too risky with that. And it's supposed to be a desperation move. But anyway, I'm gonna get far with Mume. We're gonna unlock her true potential. You know what? We should have picked up spider cooking. Why? Because high damage feathers plus a little bit of area damage around us. And we're like secure for the most part. Spider cooking is just busted in this in general. But I guess friend is cool too. Hmm. Aye aye. I'm really hoping I get dropped from that one time. Also, we need healing. We actually need to probably go up and get all that XP we left behind. Aye aye. No, no, no. Ah! Maybe it's just our unlucky day with Mume. Message? Who messaged? Oh, it was just a notif. We tried Ame at the beginning, but we haven't really done Ame again either. Much at all. The gun is good. And that dog? Bubba will be our lifesaver. And look, Bubba's picking up XP for us, too. Oh, that's so good. I always see something like Uber Sheep, and then it's always in combination with, like, an amazing skill I want to try, even if I know I'm gonna need the healing. And we can't double healing until we get healing, so... Well, I mean, we can invest in it for later, so there's that. Whoa, look at Bubba go. Mess him up, Papa. I think this is time to use our special. Oh, so she is the clock stopper. And an insta-kill. Hmm. And we got stuns? Yo, he just took out that boss so quickly. Hmm. This is like I don't know why this item exists. Yeah, get more damage, but it's 30% damage. There's other items which do that for free. Like weapon mastery, like what we already have. Also, injection type Asakoko. I'm having trouble imagining what that is. Hmm. Unload on the boss. Hmm. Hi, Giga. Happy Friday to you too. Week's over, but it's summer. I mean, I'm gonna get a summer job, so I will be celebrating Fridays very soon. Unless I'm working weekends. Either way, much excitement to the coming of Barista Flare. It's funny that they asked me for my social media accounts, and I just had to be like, yeah, social media. Yeah, I don't use social media. Yeah, just don't do anything like that. I mean, I make stuff online, but I don't post it on social media. What am I gonna do? I already saw the clip where Kiara talks about how, some fucking TSA sorry, customs agent was like, "Oh, so why are you visiting friends in this country? Oh, what are you visiting friends for in this country? What kind of friends? Oh, they're colleagues. Oh, well, where do you work? Oh, well, I do voice acting stuff." And he's just like, "You voice act for anime?" And she's like, "Oh shit." He's getting close. It's like, no, no, I actually do some like streaming thing, and it's like, oh, can I see your channel? And then the dude's like, secret safe with me, and I'm like, at what? How horrible does your customs have to be? Where, yeah, I know, but like, how horrible do your customs have to be? Where you're just like getting your papers checked, and like you've been there long enough that they've pulled up your YouTube account. Hmm. Let me see. Excuse me. Yeah, this will probably be the best one of the bunch. And now we've truly reached Vampire Survivors mode, where everything is dying before it reaches us. Beautiful. Let me see. Oh, I've heard the horror stories about homeowner associations. And I think that comes down to a bigger problem of oh god, living in a suburb. Because there was a time when I was like, oh, the suburban dream is like good actually. And now I'm just like now like for whatever reason I went down the rabbit hole of watching European city planning. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so much more livable. And like shit, you drive around suburbs and there aren't kids out. Oh, a place for kids to grow up, a place with roundabouts and bikes where you don't see kids, biking. You don't see fucking kids out. You know, there's no communal spaces for people to go that's safe enough. And then I'm looking at like, oh, here's the day in the life of a 5-year-old kid that's gonna go buy groceries for her mom. And I'm like, yeah, and she like uses like two forms of public transit to get there. I'm like, what the fuck? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta think of like more creative things to talk about on that topic because I'm just decimating things over here. But um yeah, there's this one channel called Adam Something, which is just as I would like put it, the guy who loves trains and hates cars. Because that's how like any of his solutions essentially come down to. And it's funny how much like there's all these high-tech projects and grand industrial developments, and it's just like, what if you just had a subway? Like he does all this stuff railing on Elon Musk, and it's like, oh, look at the Vegas loop. Oh, you get to drive Tesla cars underground. Hey, you know what would work like really well and would like transport more people than one car and be faster? Uh, what about a fucking subway? Yeah, I didn't even realize that anything had been there when I went to Vegas. And I've been to Vegas twice now. I'm not sure how much of a recent development it was, but um, yeah. I'm tempted to like just pull up a random video to put in the background while but yeah, like this is we need some passionate guy like passionately ranting about politicians, but always boiling it down to these fucking numbnuts need to build more trains. Yeah, let's just pull up this random video on car-centric cities. I'm gonna turn down the game music so it's easier, but and restart it too. Um, okay. Wait. I said settings, please. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're gonna be delivered a voiceover by Adam something while we play holocure. You're so fucking quiet. Oh, it's the car sounds. I couldn't hear him over the sounds of the cars he put in the video. It's like 13 seconds in and I'm already trolled. Was this an April Fool's video? No, it's not. It's from 5 days ago. And it's just loud car noises. I just imagine him like going into a debate now and like just driving a fucking car up to the debate podium and honking for the whole duration. You say that cars are a terrible thing, but cars are have revolutionized America. um, Most popular. Let's just do it that way. Oh yeah, the energy vault. Video is great.
The gravity battery is back in the spotlight. I've seen news articles about it pop up recently, and now it's time to stop this grift before things get out of hand. This will be short and sweet, but if you want a more detailed take, you can check out Thunderfoot's video, link in the description.
How do I?
In energy production,
Okay, I'm gonna like resize the window.
Surplus and energy deficit. You need to put surplus power somewhere so you can use it during a deficit. But how do you store all that power? Do you build a giant battery? Yes and no. This is where the gravity battery comes in this case called energy vault. The concept itself sounds reasonable. You have a bunch of cranes in the middle with concrete blocks lying around. When you have surplus energy,
Perfect. And now I'll put the video like down here.
You lower them down.
There we go.
Generator in the process. Here's their promotional video where the CEO talks about saving the world while stock music.
Is that big enough?
How to solve one of the largest global problems facing our planet today. How to store renewable energy in both an
Aye.
and sustainable
Oh, this got me.
That's a solution eliminated in the transportation sector.
Oh god, we need healing.
Reliance on Robert Piconi, the CEO of Energy Vault.
Alright, So why is this incredibly stupid? First off, the blocks. There are about 10,000 of them on this picture. Let's assume each one is about 20
Um,
cubic meters based on how big the
thank
font was
you.
in their promotional video. That's 200,000 cubic meters of concrete. Producing 1 cubic meter of concrete takes 0.41 tons of CO2. To make this entire thing, you're looking at 82,000 tons of CO2 emitted into the atmosphere. Neat. There are ways to produce bricks in an environmentally friendly way though, as they show us in their video, but this would not be an option everywhere, plus they look like they would fall apart much sooner. Also, have you heard about this thing called wind? On most of their promotional the thing is next to wind power plants, places where winds are strong. In that place, you have a giant 6-sided crane with some very long wires, and you'll be trying to stack blocks with high precision. I see. Now this is where the proponents of this project
Truly, the missing niche in Hololive is the tuber that rants to you about city planning.
The energy vault also comes with a 30 to 40 year warranty. I would assume even shorter, since that would be 30 to 40 years of putting blocks together.
Maybe I should tell Yoro to do a stream like that.
So a single 3.5
Yoro, please tell us about city planning in Yo-Yo Mania.
Now, I'm no engineer, but if I understand it correctly, one giant tower of concrete can almost store the daily output of 2 wind turbines. Nice. So this design clearly has a lot of issues that need resolving. So let's do it.
Truly, I think that everybody should get a VTube Sona. I mean,
Stupid 6-armed crane design and use a giant game.
there are people who legitimately, like, I think their voice is so characteristic, it just works. This guy has that. All good YouTubers have that. But, you know, so many YouTubers just don't show their face, and I feel like I would just be like, if I saw their face, I feel like it would ruin the magic, you know? They're a pure voice, pure information, pure communication, and I don't know, it'd feel weird if there was suddenly a person moving around. But the good thing about VTubers is it's like a pure filter of that. Like, for this guy, what would I think it would be like a bird, you know, like maybe a wise owl. Your voice is very cute, Bimo. It's like, see, I don't know how you chose Tanuki so well, but your voice feels like a Tanuki voice. It feels like a little bit of a fox, a little bit of a dog, like what's the cute sound Tanukis make? It's like, yeah, like they like kind of whimper. Yeah. It's like that. It's very soft spoken. It's super nice. And oh yeah, I stopped in an Oviedo chat party a while ago, and the end result of that was I posted a gif about it to my Twitter, which is just Shiki from Tsukihime with like Arc pulling on one arm, CL pulling on the other arm, and who's the last one grabbing the top of his head? Oh yeah, his like sister grabbing the top of his head and like riding his shoulders and pulling his head up. And that's what that collab became. Is they were all like, it's just like, hi, like I knew the host. I didn't know anybody else, and then it just became um like, oh yeah, Flair's cool, whatever. And it's like everyone was like, shit, dog, you got a cute voice. And I'm just like, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's not actually that great. And then it's like, no, 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 teach me, teach me. And it was just like, it's like, can Fleur sit behind me? I felt so. It was such an ego boost. It was such an ego boost. I'll say that much. Um, but yeah, the collab host also like he was drunk by the time it started, but and I just of course joined in without knowing this would be a collab. I was joining in, but he was drunk when I started. There was other VTubers that weren't drinking as much, and some VTubers that were drinking a lot, and he was one of the lot ones. He just became like you know Yu Kami from Persona 4 during the King's game, which is funny because we were at a club like that, and it's a club where I know that you can play in VR chat the King's game. But um yeah, he was he was just like anything things started to go, you know, a little bit haywire, a little bit tipsy, he's just like, yeah, that's hot. Keep going. It's not on camera. Do whatever you want. Honestly, that was fucking wild. I definitely need to have all of them back.
Gantry crane instead. It's far more stable than a regular crane. Alright, so we now have a stable crane, but we haven't solved the wind problem completely. The wires are still affected, so instead of having to stand on the surface, let's dig a hole for it. There we go. With this we solved the wind problem. This also solved the second problem, capacity. Digging a huge pit below the gantry lets you stack blocks much higher and thus store more power. How come you people never thought of this? Seriously, why even have a regular crane arranging things in a circular formation? Why not a gantry with a square formation? It's not because the circular design looks vaguely futuristic on the CGI, right? It's not that, right? The third problem is the blocks. They are subject to damage and erosion and need to be replaced eventually. We could solve this if we had a material which doesn't break or erode. This is the point where Elon Musk would say, this is synthetic self-fixing hyperdiamonds. I say, so why don't you just fill out a big hole with water, put some water
Elon
in
Musk
some
says
gantry,
synthetic
and
blah 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 blah, and I say water.
turbine when you have a deficit. Come to think of it, what if we just dug a hole somewhere higher and let the water down from there? That way we don't need gantries or water tanks. Let's call this new invention pumped storage hydroelectricity. There we go, we revolutionized energy storage, I guess. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I also have a Patreon if you think this content is worth your money. And I'll be seeing you next time.
The fuck you, you're not original energy is like,
So how does this work exactly?
what?
If you'd like to be a pirate, you need to understand it is a business.
Oh yeah, it's
You have
CPG
a
Grey.
or a ship or a brand.
And he's talking
and a
about
business model
pirates.
to support them. But pirate business is like any other. Make a product or provide
Oh,
a
hard
service to your
choice.
customers in exchange for money. Then spend that money on equipment and personnel to make more product for more customers for more money. The difference with Piracy
know.
Incorporated is our customers don't wish to be serviced.
His rules for rulers,
Spending
I
on
think, is
equipment and
one of
personnel,
the
business will
like,
service them regardless. Do you have to?
most
My boy,
educational
if we don't
videos on
service
how
our
power
own
structures
customers,
work.
someone else will, and the reward for our abstemiousness will be poverty. In our societal and technological environment, an economic niche exists, and this incorporation of pirates fills its shape as whiskey fills a barrel. Such is life, the motions we choose but the sum of forces upon us. I became a pirate as the gold in this grail chose its form. The both of us now cogs of this machine that profits on the high seas or perishes. Okay. Profit is income minus expenses, and for a pirate company, income means seizing the biggest booty. Seizing the biggest treasure, while provoking the least cost-inducing resistance. The captain is more than happy to explain how we accomplish that through branding. Branding built on the foundation of a solid business, mind you. Brands are memorable and battles flashy, but they don't happen without spreadsheets. Thus, before we set sail, there will be a contract for the voyage. Though we choose not to live under the Empire's
Bad
law,
touch,
we
bad touch,
still
bad
have
touch.
the rules of
Oh god, I'm
contract,
surrounded.
which all men have input, and to which all men must agree before setting sail. The contract sets the voting methods, codes of conduct, punishments for violating
I gotta get out,
those
I gotta
codes,
get out.
distribution of pay, workman's compensation, etc. Each pirate enterprise is a bit
I'm in
different,
danger,
but
I'm in
general,
danger.
it works thusly. There are two elected offices, the captain and the quartermaster. The captain is not our boss, but serves at the pleasure of the crew. If they are unhappy with his strategic decisions, the crew can replace him at any time by a majority vote. There is no term length, with one exception. Battle is no time
And
for
food just
democracy.
dropped!
Amidst pandemonium, the decider must be free to decide, but this is the only time the captain cannot be removed. And though our branding may give you
Yeah, the fact that pirate ships are a democracy,
quartermaster
and this was like,
ship running, overseeing the men, their
since the
quarters,
very
rations, their
beginning.
agreed
Like, go
upon
back to
privileges,
fucking
and
Treasure
punishments
Island,
executed
and there's
for
pirate
contract
democracy in it.
violations. Everything needed
Is
to be
wild.
effective and profitable. Quartermaster, battlemaster, crew. Now, at the dawn of this new century, a lot of men are qualified to be crew, which means the cost of their labor is low. So you're not going to pay me much? You misunderstand. That you are here tells me you are not interested in traditional employment. Working 9 to 5 on a ship of the Empire for minimum wage, staying out of trouble, and saving for retirement as banal days pass, eroding the dreams and aspirations of your younger self, leaving you at the end to wonder how it all slipped away. No, your personality matrix, shaped entirely by your genetics and your environment, tend you to engage in risk-taking. What's genetics? Doesn't matter. Given your situation, you find being an outlaw with the possibility of great riches under the threat of the Empire's noose a risk worth considering, if the riches are large enough, which they are. As a crewman on a pirate ship, you are not paid
I've thought
in wages,
about
but with one share of the profit.
once I get good enough in
Captain
V-Roid, or
gets
if I
2
win a
shares for the
raffle or
strategic
something,
decisions he makes. The quartermaster
going for a fucking tiara and headband and, you know, making this scarf like really pop and pauldrons and armor and going for full like
shocking, I know.
science fantasy, space opera, 80s anime, you know, cheesecake design.
On a pirate ship, we
Leotard armor fighter, pirate.
Wow.
I mean, I already have a model with an eye patch. I'm a foot in the door to being a pirate.
And the Empire worse, but again, economic inevitability. Empire and merchant ships are not owned by the men but by monarchs or investors who hire captains and officers to run them. To ensure loyalty
Alright,
to
you
the
laddies.
crew, the captain is not only paid much more, but has a share in the ship's profits, which the men do not, and may be granted titles and land upon his successful return. Meanwhile, the crew, hired from the mass of men with lives of quiet desperation and personality matrices constraining them inside the law, have only the low price of their undifferentiated labor to offer. And being inside the law, their captains can threaten them with corporal punishment on board, with prison or treason off board, backed by the Empire and her resources to track down traitors and deserters. But for us pirates, captain's orders are but the words of one man. Outside the law, a majority can take control at any time by force. It is only our contract that
I know, it's really modular.
If a man trust not the contract or
The only thing I'm gonna have to deal with V-Roid in the future that's like hard is the fact that V-Roid physics don't carry over into Unity, which means they don't carry over into VR chat. Which means when I go into VR chat, I don't get my swishy wonderful hair. But that's, you know, price you pay. I was thinking about using the hair from the Wolf Girl model and like sticking it on my V-Roid, because I want grabbable parts, I want grabbable clothing. So doing that with yeah, all that would be, I think, a very good move.
We must only visit pirate-friendly ports with pirate-friendly dock workers, mostly far away in the New World, which raises repair costs considerably. For pirates, each broken mast or cannon hole is more costly than for the Empire. So, for business reasons, we prefer not to fight. Also, fighting incurs personnel costs, since we know that some crew will be injured.
The time bubble sucks, we're not leveling it.
And it's just a roll of the cosmic dice as to who and to what. The contract we decide on lists generous compensation for lost.
But this, our special is so fucking good.
Thus, after the treasure is seized, the injured are compensated, the ship is repaired, supplies replenished, the remainder is profit, the glorious, glorious profit. And your one share, after one successful voyage with us, will be worth years of labor with the Empire. So, are you compelled to join? I'd like to hear from the captain.
Spider cooking with her. We gotta get that spider cooking.
This is a United States $1 bill. It's just over 1/10 of a millimeter thick. So what if you had a million of them?
We'll watch
US dollars.
Yeah, we'll watch one Tom Scott video, because if we go beyond that, we'll be here all day.
So let's say instead that you put that stack on its side, one after the other, lined up, not edge to edge, but but just stacked up.
Jeez,
How
Tom
long would
Scott.
that stack be?
Oh,
Well, it'd
a
be about the
flower.
length of a US football
Yes,
field
yes.
or a UK football pitch. So that's the distance that I'm going to walk right now. And as we go, have a think about just how much money that is. We passed $10,000 within my first couple of steps back there, and that's more money than the average annual wage in a lot of the world. Now, there's a money clock on screen tied to GPS in this camera, so the numbers should be about right as we go.
Yeah, this reminds me of a,
Visualizations of the difference between a
was it
million
near?
and a billion. Humphrey Yang on TikTok
Or would that
did
be
a great
more
one
like a
to
flower
explain
like
it right.
this?
And
I don't
Red
remember.
at Corridor Digital did this spectacular visual effects demonstration.
Those all look
But
weird. I
where
need
I
one
think
that's
other
more
visualizations
front
fall
facing.
down is that they
Ah,
rely on
here we
volume.
go.
They rely on three-dimensional stuff, and that's just not something that the human brain is particularly good at. It's just not intuitive.
Perfect.
Multiply the height, width, and depth of a cube by 10, then the volume increases.
Yeah, it's
Now,
like
yes,
once you go
math is
down,
obvious if you know the formula, but intuitively,
no, like
it's
it
not
was
that
like,
easy to actually
oh no, it wasn't near. It was
If you wanna
Drakengard,
understand the difference
but
between a million
same
and a billion,
difference.
then you need something one-dimensional. You need distance. So
That
I'm gonna
reminds
drop
me.
the length of one.
There's a wonderful Near fan song which I believe everybody that has like even a, what was that? I'll just do that. You're kidding me. The channel didn't get deleted, did it? That's internet history. The musical. No, they're fucking filtering it. Mein Gott. I can't find shit. Okay, God damn it, YouTube search. Yeah, here it is. I was scared for a minute. And it actually is a pretty good singer. Da da da. Hey there, heathen. Wanna be saved? Join the Catholic Church. I'll even put a wafer in your mouth. I can already imagine the Ball Buddy comic. You know, the guy who does the fucking ascetic paladin comics. I smite thee, harlot succubus. Your infernal demands are tasteless to a man of my type.
So much fun we had, right?
You know, I'll leave that to Abby. I'll leave that to Paris from Abby.
Like camping cause the town called us blight. And I remember all those loving
things you said.
between bad words and seeing red. You never showed that side to near. And right now I wish you were here. How you recognize me when I fuse with sister's grinning skeleton. You love me though, I'm gay and queer. And right now I wish you were here.
Hey, Kanye.
I can go without you. Vice near. Still wish you were here. Hey, Kanye. What I do to have you near, my dear.
Bye.
Wish you were
I got
here.
stuck on pillars.
That wedding friend, though our presence put to fear us and when you showed me your hometown, and I nuked it all to the ground. All those lengthy quests we scored, crisscrossed the sands for no reward, and missed how you screamed at the pier. And right now I wish you were here. All those garden blooms we grew made you name body parts I never knew. 4 weeks, just one lunar tear, and right now I wish you were here. Hey, Kaine, look, I went on without you. Vice near, still wish you were here. Hey, Kaine, I'm forgetting things I fear. My dear friend, wish you were here. Yet I don't wanna forget each super special threat, but this pain crushes me.
Yeah, if I were to play Nier, which one should I get? Should I get the old man Nier, or should I get the young boy Nier? Yeah. Quality of life, get the newer release. Alright. Shit. Hell yeah! Wait, fuck. Please tell me that. Okay, what are the lyrics for this one? I always have to be careful when I'm going through these parody songs. Actually, was there anything actually bad in those lyrics? I gotta check. I feel like this is just a little bit talking containment breaky, that one, but yeah, any other good ones? I've already sung Boy, not doing that one. This one's worth playing just for the cover image alone.
I'm nothing normie. In fact, I belong with the needs. If I try to flirt,
I bet you use @channel Makise Kuryu.
but I have a hobby. I've honed it for years. While others have turned it into
To their careers.
I don't esports or stream. All I want is to buy games on Steam. So I say thank you for the video, the games I'm playing. Thanks for all the mons I'm slaying. Who could live without it? No.
My TV. Who would I be without a girl to Hmm?
So I say thank you for the bid with
Guaranteed.
Epic says I was so toxic for writing reviews. They say my request for support.
We're hurling abuse.
And now I'm left wondering, how did it all start? Who told me to pay
For the games in my cart.
pirates had on the shelf?
Well, whoever it was, kill yourself. So I say thank you for the vid chat, the games I'm playing. Thanks for all the craft I'm laying.
These games for
Free, who would I be without a crime?
to be blind as be. So I say thank you.
I think I need the time bubble just so I don't die. Please help. Okay, made it through the wall with that. Holy. That was lucky as shit.
These games with uncensored CGs. I wanna see them free for every pirate. So much
Whoa.
porn for
PC 98. Oh, that little woo. Who could live without it? Who would I be? This and body pillow we gotta get. We should actually just have body pillow. I don't know why we don't. We really need a shield for Crony. Say, that's one you can share to your friends. Sometimes when I see these lyrics. You got a little list? Oh, you know what I could put on just for background music? But I want to listen to more of it. Japanese jazz. But I need ones I can actually... Japanese jazz playlist for YouTube video usage? So I don't get my stream taken down? I just don't want to have muted audio. Oh, I know a story we can do.
Once
A
upon
CPG
time,
Grey
a
one.
dragon tyrannized the kingdom. Covered with thick black scales, its eyes glowed with hate, and from its terrible jaws flowed evil-smelling slime. Some tried to fight the dragon. Priests and magicians called down curses to no avail. Warriors armed with the best weapons attacked, only to be incinerated. The dragon's claws, jaws, and fire were so effective, its scaly armor so hard as to make it invincible. The dragon demanded from humankind a tribute.
Well,
10,000
as
men and
always,
women
I'll continue to
randomly
be
chosen
here
to
if you
be
need
delivered
someone to
every
flare you
evening
off to
the
sleep.
foot of the mountain to be eaten.
Just
The king and
lie
the kingdom,
down,
their weapons
relax,
useless, had no choice but
listen to some
pay the grisly
stories,
tribute, to suffer
and
the
some
misery,
conversations
to
with
feed
Flare.
the insatiable hunger.
It's
And
been nice chilling with
humans,
you too,
ever
Giga.
adapting,
Have a nice night.
came to accept the dragon tyrant as a fact of life, knowing, even embracing, that everyone's final moments would be in its maw. How could the world be otherwise? The kingdom began to teach its children that the dragon had its place in the natural order, and the very meaning of being human to end up in the dragon's stomach, their shorter lives motivating them to lead good lives. And the dragon was helping the kingdom by keeping the population from growing too fast.
Yeah.
Learning this, attacks on the dragon ceased. But the kingdom still grew slowly, and with it so did the dragon, becoming as big as the mountain on which it lived, its appetite increasing. The logistics of collecting and transporting so many every day to the mountain came to occupy the king's mind more than the deaths and the dragon itself. The king had to hire registrars to keep track of who would be sent. There were people collectors dispatched to fetch the designated victims. There were clerks who administered the pensions to be paid to decimated families. And there were comforters who would travel with the doomed on their way to the dragon, trying to ease
A
the
bedtime
anguish.
story
And there were
about a tanuki, a
dragonologists
deer, an
who studied
android,
how
and a
these
coyote
logistic
braving an
processes could be
internet-dimensional
made more
supermarket.
efficient. Steam
Oh, that
engines were
was the
invented and a
tale.
railway constructed leading to the dragon's abode. Trains
But don't include the part where I immediately ran off. It was pretty cool though.
arrived at the mountain terminal crammed with people and returned empty. Some dragonologists also studied the dragon's behavior and collected samples, its shed scales, the slime, the excrement speckled with fragments of human bone. The more the beast was understood, the more its invincibility confirmed. But humanity is a curious species. Every once in a while, someone gets a good idea. Others copy the idea, adding to it their own improvements. Over time, many wondrous tools and systems are developed. Some of these tools make it easier to generate new ideas. Thus, the great wheel of invention, which in the older ages turned imperceptibly slow, began to accelerate, and humans did what would have seemed magic before, communicating instantly across great distance, building machines that could fly, and many other astonishing
This
things.
story is very
A few
beautiful.
dragonologists argued it might be time for a new attack. One had invented a material so sharp it could pierce a dragon's scale. It would not be easy, but if a huge projectile could be made out of this material and launched with sufficient force and sufficient precision, it might penetrate the dragon's armor. However, it would be difficult and expensive and time-consuming to do. The dragonologists explained their
Body
proposal
pillow,
to
thank you.
anyone who would listen. But the people were skeptical. They had been taught the dragon tyrant was invincible, and the sacrifices it demanded a fact of life. Yet when they learnt about the new material and the idea for a projectile, many became intrigued. When the king read about the plans, he decided to hold an open hearing. It took place on the last and darkest day of the year in the largest hall of the royal castle. People packed into every last seat and crowded the aisles. The king's advisor spoke first, telling the people it was best they accept the inevitability of the dragon. And the Dragon Administration Department provided many jobs that would be lost were the dragon slaughtered. And in any case,
One of
kingdom's
the
coffers
most
were empty
grimmest
after
but
children
realist
ran
part of
away.
this story.
Next, the leading dragonologist explained how the proposed device would work, how the requisite amount of new invented material could be
Okay,
manufactured.
awakened clock
Given
hands.
the
Let's
requested
go.
amount of funding, it may be possible to complete the work in 15 to 20 years. With greater funding, maybe 12. However, there could be no guarantee. Last to speak was the king's advisor for morality. Let us grant, he said, the project is technologically possible, though it hasn't been proven to me. Presumably, you think you've got the right not to be chewed up. How willful, how presumptuous, how vain. The shortness of human life is a blessing. Getting rid of the dragon, which might seem such a convenient thing to do, would undermine our dignity. This preoccupation with killing the dragon will deflect us from realizing more fully the aspirations to which our lives naturally point, from living well rather than merely staying alive. The nature of the dragon is to eat, and our own nature, my friends, is nobly fulfilled only by getting eaten. The dragon is necessary. The dragon is good. The great hall was silent. Then a small child yelled out from the audience, "The dragon is bad." The child's parents turned red and hushed, but the child said again, "The dragon is bad. It kills people. It ate my granny. I want my granny back." The hall was silent again. Then a woman stood.
There's
"The dragon
beautiful
killed my
things that only
parents."
kids can
A man
say.
followed and stood. "The dragon killed my wife and my daughter." More and more people stood. The simple fact that the dragon killed everyone, the loss of it, the weight of it crashing over the hall, the way out from under remote yet maybe possible. The king, looking at the first child to speak, announced, "Let us kill the dragon." The next morning, 1 billion people woke to realize they or those they loved might be sent to the dragon before the projectile launched. Whereas before, active support for the anti-dragon cause had been limited, it now became the #1 priority and concern on everyone's mind. Mass rallies raised money for the projectile project and urged the king to increase support, which he did, passing extra appropriations bills and selling his summer castle, announcing, "I believe that this kingdom should commit itself to achieving the goal before the decade is out of freeing the world from the ancient scourge of the dragon." Thus started a great technological race against time. To make the dragon-killing weapon required solutions to 1,000 technical problems, each of which required dozens of time-consuming steps and missteps. Test missiles were fired but fell dead to the ground or flew off in the wrong direction. Terrible accidents happened, but there was now a seriousness of purpose and the work continued. But despite almost unlimited funding and round-the-clock work by technicians, the king's deadline could not be met. The task was hard. The decade concluded and the dragon still lived, still ate. But the effort was getting closer. A year later, the first prototype missile successfully launched. The construction of the final projectile eventually set to complete and launch on New Year's Eve, 12 years after the project's inauguration. The last day of the year was cold and overcast, but still clear. Good launch conditions. As the sun set, technicians scuttled around, making the final adjustments and checks.
Even this
King and
part,
his advisors observed from a platform close
jeez, it hits me very
Further
potently.
away, behind a fence, the public assembled to witness the great event. A large clock counted down. 10 minutes
Chills.
to go. The dark, slumped profile of the dragon beyond, eating. From the crowd, someone jumped the fence and ran to the platform where the king sat. He arrived, accompanied by security in a frenzied state, his nose bleeding. He shouted, "The last train! Stop the last train!" The young man was a junior clerk in the Ministry of Transportation. He had discovered that his father was on the last train to the mountain. The king had ordered the trains to continue to the very end, fearing any disruption might cause the dragon to stir and the missile to miss. The young man begged the king to issue a recall order for the last train, due to arrive at the mountain terminal 5 minutes before time zero. "I cannot do it," said the king. "I cannot take the risk it will alert the dragon." The clouds above their head let loose the rain. "I am so sorry," the king continued. "Had we started but 1 day earlier, your father would not have to die." Looking at the crowd, thinking of all the losses that they and he had endured, this project should have been started years earlier than we did. So many need not not have been killed by the dragon had we but awoken from our acceptance of its horror sooner. The
I
young
don't even
man's
want to
wailing ceased.
interrupt.
The king looked up at the countdown clock. 5 seconds remaining. 4,
That's
3,
terrible. That one's
2,
bad.
1, 0. A ball of fire enveloped the launch pad and the missile shot out. The masses, the king, the low and the high, the young and the
Let me
old,
see.
that white flame shooting into the dark embodied the human spirit, its fear and its hope. It struck the heart of evil. The silhouette on the horizon tumbled and fell. Thousands of voices of joy rose from the masses, joined seconds later by a deafening, drawn-out thud from the collapsing monster. After all this time, humanity was at last free from the dragon. The joy cry resolved into a jubilating chant. Long live the king, long live us all. The royal entourage, huddling in the downpour, accumulated around their monarch. So much had changed in the last hour. The right to an open future had been regained. A primordial fear abolished and many long-held assumptions overturned. What do we do now? They asked. We have come a long way, said the king. Yet now we are like children again. The future lies open before us.
We're
We
like
shall
children
go
again.
and try to do better than we have done in the past. For we have time now. Time to get things right. Time to grow up. Time to learn from our mistakes. Let all the bells in the kingdom ring until midnight in remembrance of our dead. Then after, we will celebrate and begin the process of building a better world. For we have time now.
There's another reason why I didn't want to interrupt that too much. Not just that it is one of the most... It's one of the most beautifully written stories that I've ever heard. And it, obviously, it's a story about death. It's a story about death from old age. And how it's been accepted. It's so deeply ingrained in the foundations of society that it's hard to imagine human life without it. But that someday, maybe within our lifetimes, it could be defeated. And just like it, you know. The part that always gets me is that last train, because it's like, yeah, it makes it's both in a story that's about eternity, that's about defeating, you know, inevitability and giving everyone that eternity to think. It's that final moment that's like really the darkest hour where it's like a second more, or a second less, a second started earlier, and there would have been more people we could have saved. As I said, I didn't want to interrupt that. But another reason is that it's happening a lot more now. But yeah, it seems that with some recent firmware adjustments and such, my propensity to cry is oh fuck, I said that out loud. My propensity to cry is a lot greater than it's ever been before. And it's good. It's nice. It makes me feel like I'm whole. Like there's more emotion, more feeling, more being alive than before. But yeah, I mean, I was telling my mom the story of Metal Gear Solid and how it all stems from the boss. And yeah, I got really, really teary doing that. I remember, yeah, that's one of the things. Stuff with mothers and their children gets me to cry without fail. I remember, um, a blurry fucking grainy printout of the Pietà. I was doing a project. I was doing a project, writing up an assignment, and looking it over, and then, well, something clicked. This is a few years ago. Something clicked, and oh, I just felt this wave of emotion. Now it's I can tell when it's coming on, and like, but yeah, it's like I hadn't for a year probably, and then suddenly boom, that just unlocked it. But yeah, your little cute android here is blooming. Which video should we follow that up with? Oh my god, I've fallen down the algorithm rabbit hole. It's all CPG Grey in my recommended. Okay, let's go back to YouTube homepage. Um, so what's a good music I can just zone to while I play this? I want to put on some music now. Okay, just tell me. So fucking hell. Stop it, YouTube. Oh no, now my music is ruined. By the fact that I played one fucking Viva musical song. um, Ghost out, I would get my stream stricken down. Oh, I know what. Let's put on some Cafe Tuhu. This will work. Ah! I log back and my health is almost fucked. Don't scare me, game. Weave, dodge, weave, dodge. You know, of all the things I didn't appreciate until now in this game, oh my god, movement speed for being able to grab XP is so fucking No! No! My good run! My good run! My good run! I mean, we can play on the character gacha again at least. Okay, let's hope for a new one. It's just a Mume rank up. Rough. Maybe. Maybe we'll be lucky with Mume this time. I forget that like Cafe 2 is 5 hours long, and so I've definitely not seen all it has to offer. Please hit. Hmm. Hmm. And give me a friend, too. Okay, I'll move my skill unlock. Mm-mm-mm. The piano is the most beautiful part of most Tuhu tracks. Nice. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, shit, shit, shit. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, perfect timing. Got him. Friend upgrade, yes please. You know who's really been hitting me with the je ne sais quoi recently from Hololive? Mume, just on account of like, I just love that anytime I see her come up, it's because she's just like absolutely out of her mind. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I'm gonna say something ridiculous and funny as hell. Just like perpetually unaware, and I can really jive with that. Like no thoughts, head empty. I really like that term that Sissy says, but I don't know. It's something I've always thought that like the best state of being to be in is just where you got no thoughts, no concerns. Your mind is just in a pure flow state. How many have we killed? Oh my god, we've killed 1,000 enemies already. So we should actually wait until it caps at a 2,000 to get this. So that would be 60 enemies. All our weapons are still so low level. Can't believe it. At least now our weapon slots are full. This, and if we can get body pillow, yeah. To make up for the fact that all of our weapons are kind of low level. That was close. So chill. I'll turn the music a little bit down. Hi, hi, immediately surrounded. Give me anything that isn't a weapon upgrade, please. Well, that didn't do much against the skeleton waves. Oh. Yeah, thank you. Oh, hello. Okay. No. I could see I was in the laser and I was like, no. Yeah, you can dodge this. Okay, now Nurse's horn is kicking in. Rats, rats, rats. Ah! The rats, not the rats. Mind the rats. Somehow I'm moving slower, I'm doing a better job against them. Okay. Ooh. This would help us. Oh yay, we got her! Banished Fubuki. Hmm. Ah! No, no, no. Yes. And, yeah, there was a trap item in there. I see why it allows you to drop items you get from chests. Oh, it's the haste up which makes the book stack. I'm doing more of that. Hmm. What is going on? What? It suddenly got much farther out. Ho ho. Hmm. Cafe Tuhu is making me sleepy. I actually think we'll be able to finish out with Mume, and then I'm probably going to head to bed. But yeah, Jesus. Oh man. We'll just hold here. I don't want to pick that up just... Okay, we'll pick it up. Better now than never. BL Book Shredder. Oh, it's the friend doing it that does it. Thank you. May rest. It's Fauna's fans that are the little plant ones, right? And that would make... No, the owls are Mume. Uh, I'm a sleepy bird. And I guess I'm not as much of a night owl as I cracked up to be. Oh, are these all at max level? That would explain a lot. They home on targets now? Okay, we're farther than we've gotten before. This is the winning run. Ah, they hit so hard. Give me back my shield, please. Thank you. That was close. X. No! No, no! I pulled it, and it didn't go up fast enough. And I hit the wrong button, too. Hey, at least we have enough for... We're gonna do some last gacha pulls. And then... I want to try to get Fauna and... Okay, we got Sana. We can't do another gacha pull, but we have other stuff in the shop, so... There. 4% attack up. Regeneration is always good. As is XP gain. And lastly... Hardcore mode. And haste for weapon attacks. And there we go, I think. That's a good place to end. If we ever come back to this, it'll probably be around the next time this updates. And they've got nothing more for this week, so I don't really even need to show the schedule. Let's see. Thank you all for sticking around. I'm glad you've enjoyed, checking out Holocure with me and Zatsuing, and I love doing chill games like this. And okay, we've got so many good people online, it's hard to choose. Kaito, Satsu. You know what? A raid to Squiddy. Just say I'm thinking of you. Alright. And as for a raid message, let's see. I'm tempted to do no more cars, just trains, because of the fucking Atom Something videos we were watching. But... Oh no, I gotta think of something quick. Feed my gotcha addiction. Or feed the gotcha addiction, because I know that Squiddy has played so much Azure Leia that she knows the ships that she doesn't have off the top of her head, not the ones she has, which is fucking great. Anyways, blur you off to sleep. See you over there. Feed the gotcha addiction.